In this video, we're going to be sketching y equals 1 over x plus 5. So, considering the original graph of y equals 1 over x and mapping to this one, the x is being replaced with x plus 5. So that means that inside the bracket we've got that plus 5, and so there is a translation here. Because it's inside the bracket, that means that it is moving in the horizontal direction, and it's the opposite to what you expect, so that's negative 5. On the outside, we're not adding anything or subtracting anything, so we're not moving vertically, and so that is a translation by the vector minus 5, 0. Right, let's do a quick sketch of 1 over x. So it's got a vertical asymptote on the y-axis, horizontal asymptote on the x-axis, and the curve looks something like this. Okay, roughly. It's not particularly good there. Okay, so let's draw some axes, and we'll have a think about what this graph should look like. So, because you're translating a graph with asymptotes, the asymptotes will translate as well. So, if you're translating it 5 units to the left, the horizontal asymptote on the x-axis will also translate 5 units to the left, but for all intents and purposes will look exactly the same. Okay, so its equation is y equals 0. The vertical asymptote on the y-axis will move 5 units to the left, and so will now appear somewhere here. And that will be at x equals negative 5. So, it's probably worth pointing out here that what you might end up seeing is that the point at which the asymptotes cross is at 0, 0. And what happens is that the point where the asymptotes cross for the translated graph is at minus 5, 0. And so actually they follow the points identified by the vector. So what should the curve look like? Well, this piece is moved 5 units to the left, and so should look something like this. And this piece is moved 5 units to the left, so it should look something like this. So there's one more point of interest where it crosses the y-axis, and that's when x is 0, and that will be at 1/5. Okay, and so that is my curve.